The following presentation is controversial and may be offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Radio from the heart of America now.
America is back, standing tall, standing tall.
Ronald Reagan was the one who said that we are a shining city on a hill. We slid down the side of that hill.
I would like to take all the credit for this.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
And now, the Commander-in-Chief is back. Freedom Friday with Carl Gallups, the Oval Office of Gulf Coast Talk Radio.
All right, welcome back. Freedom Friday with Carl Gallups. Before we get to our other stories, listen, I've got to say this. I want to talk about the real hypocrisy in the Zimmerman case. George Zimmerman has now been arrested for second-degree murder in the shooting death of Trayvon Martin. Listen, this whole case is a shame, starting with the death of a 17-year-old Trayvon, then continuing with the potential destroyed life, reputation, and family of George Zimmerman. These two tragedies are true, regardless of who's at fault. And never mind that this has been made into a racial issue by the hypocritical leftists, only to find out that Zimmerman was in fact not a white guy, not a conservative neocon, not even a Republican, but in fact a Hispanic with black relatives, black best friends. He worked at a school tutoring black children. And he is a lifelong registered Democrat. Never mind those facts, and never mind that the leftist media had to edit the audio 9/11 tapes and the video arrest tapes in order to make it look like it was something that it was not. Never mind those hypocrisies and atrocities. I'll get to the big hypocrisy in just a moment. But look, with this arrest, perhaps, and I say perhaps, we will now get the facts in the case, the truth of what happened that night. You see, so far we only have the ever-shifting and ever-edited details that the mainstream media has elected to slide to us as if we were some kind of dogs they were feeding under the door of a cage. But now there's a special prosecutor assigned to the case. The media is touting her as a tough prosecutor, one who doesn't back down from the facts. And that's how she presents herself, tough. In her press announcement in this case, she made it clear that she was not prosecuting Zimmerman because of, quote, public pressure, but she was doing it because she felt she, quote, had the facts to win the prosecution. Tough. Good. I like that. Most of my listening audience knows that I've spent 10 years in Florida law enforcement, many of those years in two different sheriff's offices as a deputy sheriff and a few years as a criminal investigator. So I like toughness. She says she's tough. Okay, we'll see. But here's the question. Where is her toughness with the Black Panthers who openly, publicly, and clearly committed several grievous felonies? In Florida, folks, it's a crime to openly incite or to call for someone's illegal detention or their kidnapping or even their murder. The Black Panther group, through several known and identified leaders, committed several felonies for all the world to see and hear. You see, we don't know the details of Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman case yet, but we know the details of the Black Panther felonies. Why do they get a pass? Where's the tough prosecutor in these matters? You see, I wonder, is it really about public pressure or the facts? The facts are George Zimmerman is accused of committing murder. We don't know yet. We will find out whether or not he actually committed murder. But he is arrested and he's sitting in jail. The Black Panthers are known by all to have committed several felonious crimes. And they are free and they are uncharged. Look, I'm a nationally known radio talk personality. What if I went on the air today and called for the murder or the kidnapping of a black man, called him by name, who killed a white man? And then what if I go on the radio and offer a bounty on the black man's head? What if I did that on the air? I would be arrested before my program was over. It is just what the Black Panthers did. And they get a pass? So, Madam Prosecutor, while you pat yourself on the back and speak of your tough on crime approach, here's what I think. You're not so tough after all, are you? it seems you really do pander to political correctness. Poor George Zimmerman. Poor Trayvon Martin. What a travesty of political correctness this is all becoming. All right, well, I've had my say. When we come back, we'll look at more of what I was talking about yesterday. Get your copy of my new book, The Magic Man in the Sky, Effectively Defending the Christian Faith. Considering the days in which we now live, you need this book. Available at Amazon.com and WND Superstore. Get your copy today.